Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to go on a picnic with my friend, her boyfriend and their friend, and I'm super excited. It is the Easter holiday, so in Australia we have a public holiday for 4 days. Good Friday, Easter weekend, and Easter Monday. So yeah, like everyone has a day off, and yeah, anyone who wants to work, they can work, but it's like a public holiday, so most people don't really work on this day. So yeah, I am super excited. I've been really trying to take in all of this rest time and really spend time with people and like strengthen my relationships with people. And yeah, as I get older, like I realized that friendships and relationships really matter, and that like life gets so much more easier when you build strong relationships with people. Yesterday I went out with my sister, and it was really nice to just be outdoors at the beach. And I just remember those times when I went to the beach with my parents, and now I'm taking my sister out and it's just us, and it's just, yeah, like time flies, and I realized that all those moments are no longer there, but like we can really relive these experiences by making it happen. And yeah, like if you really want to experience something, you can always create more memories, create more experiences for yourself, and instead of like reminiscing about the past, we can make these things happen again. I was talking to my sister how as we get older, we kind of I guess have less things to try because there's a lot of things that we have already done. So like instead of trying new things, I think it's really rewarding and meaningful to try things that you used to do when you were younger. And yeah, I realized that there were so many things I did as a child that I really liked, and I would love to like revisit those experiences. And it's also like it could relate to music that we listen to, movies and shows that we used to watch, and we can always revisit those and feel those emotions that came up like during those times. And yeah, like I find this so I guess meaningful and sentimental when I do revisit my childhood um, memories and things from my childhood. So yeah, like I really want to update you guys on how my life is going, and also how yeah, how I have been managing all of these life transitions in my life. And yeah, so transitions aren't always easy, and I just want to tell you that life is always going to be a balance. That's what I've learned. There's always going to be emotions where you go through where you feel like it's very overwhelming, but know that it's always temporary. I would say that I get quite anxious easily, and there's a lot of things that are usually out of my control that makes me pretty anxious. And I realized that instead of like pondering upon things that I can't control, I think it's really important for me to let go of that control and just embrace every little moment that I have with people around me and with myself and the things that come into my life. Because life is not something that you can control. For example, if you for a job, like you can't expect to get everything you want in a job right away, and that's something that you build over time. And the same thing with friendships, like you can't expect to have all so much time with your friends like you used to before, because your life is changing, priorities change, and you just have to put more effort to make that time for your friends. And then even with relationships and dating, and you need to be patient, because sometimes it is all about patience and effort to get to know someone. And they're even if you're in a relationship, it doesn't mean that you have to stop there. Like, there's so much that you can learn from your partner, and when you come across a difference, instead of seeing it as something that will be a deal breaker, see it as something that you can learn from each other. We can learn so much from someone who's a little bit different from us, and it can make us see the world in a different lens. But if it's to do with disrespect and dishonesty and lack of communication, that's something that you need to work on together. And if it doesn't change, then I think it's best to leave that relationship. But yeah, I think right now, me navigating my relationships in my life, I think it's really easy for me to feel alone, and often like I would just keep to myself, especially about how the feelings of being alone and feeling like I don't know if I can rely on people. And I had to be really vulnerable about that with my friends, that there are times when I feel like I am lacking something, especially connection with another person, and I would stick to myself and pretend that I'm okay. But I feel like feeling lonely is really common amongst everyone, really, and especially for those who are in their 20s and they are trying to figure out like who will be their long-term partner. And a lot of us would kind of feel ashamed for feeling lonely and feeling like you need someone. But to be honest, it's really natural for you to feel like you need someone, and that you want to find someone that truly matches your energy and truly cares about you and your well-being. So I don't think there's anything wrong about feeling lonely. I think it's truly normal, and validating that is very important, because you don't want to live life pretending that you are okay when you are actually not okay. I just want to tell you that even this time being single and being alone, it doesn't mean anything about you. Like, there's nothing wrong with you. It's just a period of your life where you really have more time for yourself. So I guess the priorities change, so you can prioritize your needs, and you can really do things that you always wanted to do. Because you have all of this time, you can dedicate your time to your friends, your family, your work, your passions and hobbies, and instead of like building a relationship with a romantic partner. And that's gonna come eventually, but I think this time, because you don't have that person to build that romantic relationship with, I think it's really important for you to redirect your focus on other things. And what has helped me the most is to actually do things that I wanted to do with my partner, but with myself or with my friends, or family, because you can't expect to wait for your Prince Charming to come and do that for you, because you never truly know when that Prince Charming will come. When I don't want to say Prince Charming, because I think there's like a perception that your partner is perfect, but they're not, and they're not there to save you. So I would say, like, yeah, like your partner, you can't wait for your future partner to come to tick all of the bucket list that you want to do. I think it's good to do it for yourself. Slowly tick off your bucket list, and when the person comes, they can add like some sort of perspective into your life. But I wouldn't say that you should wait for your partner to experience life, because that might not be realistic, and it creates a lot of like I guess hopelessness because you are feeling like you're lacking all the time. I also want to talk about, I guess, feeling anxious about, I guess, when you're navigating a new relationship or getting to know someone. Whenever you feel anxious, I think it's important to check in with yourself to see if you are taking care of your needs. I would say, like, are you getting enough sleep? Are you eating well? Are you creating space for yourself to do things that you enjoy? Because often, like, we will seek for external validation when we don't take care of ourselves, and when we don't truly know how to listen to our needs. And that comes a lot, like, with me. Whenever I am getting to know someone, or when I'm in a relationship and I don't take care of my needs and I'm super burnt out or something, I tend to look for validation or for comfort from my partner. And I felt like always anxious whenever that partner was not present. And I realized that I can't keep seeking that validation or comfort from someone else, because no matter how much comfort they give me, it's not going to help because I'm not even giving it to myself. So I truly think that if you want to be in a loving and healthy relationship, I think it's important for you to create a loving relationship with yourself, and so you kind of know what it's like to be in a loving relationship. And also seeking that from people like friends and other people around you, so you know what it feels like to be in loving relationships. And then, yeah, when you are sussing a potential partner, you kind of know what type of person you want in your life. And I think that's something that I had to learn. Like, when I felt like someone wasn't respecting me as a person, by the way that they were talking to me or the way that they were treating me, I kind of knew it. Like, I kind of like spotted out whenever I give myself like the love, like the full attention, because I know that, like, I will never treat myself like that. So I think it's important to treat yourself with so much love and so much, like, patience and kindness and compassion, so that you don't let people mistreat you, and you will also create strong boundaries so that they don't mistreat you and take you for granted. So yeah, I truly empathize with everyone who wants a relationship, but then you're kind of struggling to cope. And if you're going through like a breakup and you're kind of like lost and feeling like, why did I have to go through that? Like, just know that everyone goes through some sort of heartbreak or some sort of grief and loss, and that you are not alone. So reach out to people and start to be vulnerable with each other, because we all go through some sort of loss, and not just a romantic partner, but also loss of something in your life, loss of a role, loss of something. And it's so important for us to be there for each other, and to know that there are times when you're gonna feel all the emotions again, and that's okay. Learn how to calm your body down and let that go. Talk to someone and seek for professional help, like a therapist, if you want to delve deeper into your trauma and your past. So yeah, like, always know that you have people there. And I hope these types of videos can really make you feel like it's okay to be vulnerable and to put yourself out there for people to really help you out. Yeah, it's not easy to seek for help, but yeah, it's just going to help you so much in your life when you can learn to be vulnerable again and to really receive love from people. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this little short video, and I will see you next one.